Do you want tips on how to easily make neons and megas very quickly in Adopt Me? Well, if you do, then you've come to the right place. Stay tuned because I'm going to be giving some really good tips.
Say that you went away. You went away. You've been sending flowers to me. Flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again.
Okay, so my first tip is to grind on 2 times weekends. Now, this might seem obvious, but if it's a 2 times weekend and you're trying to make a neon, get an alt or get as many alts as you can and give them the other pets that you're trying to make neon, and then it will make aging a lot more faster and it will give you a lot more bucks. Okay, so my second tip is to grind with friends, because when you're grinding on your own, it can get quite boring and tedious just doing tasks. But when you're grinding with friends, you can chat and it just makes it a lot more fun. And if you don't have friends or your friends aren't available or they're playing other games, you can always just go into a public server and ask if anyone wants to grind with you, because I'm sure that there'll be a lot of people who are more than happy to grind with you, also need to grind and would like a buddy. Okay, so my third tip is to turn your trades off while you're grinding or just grind in a private server. Because if you're grinding in a public server and there are a lot of people trading you, it can distract you a lot from your grinding and then you can just not get it done. So you should probably turn off your trades or just grind in a public server, as it's probably just a lot easier and you won't get traded. My fourth tip is to use the hotbar to your advantage. Now, if you don't know what the hotbar is, basically it's this part. You can go into settings on main and then scroll down and click edit hotbar, and then you can choose what you want in your hotbar. So if I was trying to make let's say I was trying to make a neon corgi. So you could put in all of your corgis so it's easy to access them. But you could also, what I like to do is I like to put in things. So I like to put in a mode of transportation. I put in a drink just in case my alt is hungry. And then I usually just put in the pet that I'm grinding. Now, I'm pretty sure for phone there's 3 slots. For iPads there's 4. And I think for computer there's 8. But yeah, the hotbar makes it a lot easier to switch between different pets. Okay, so my 5th tip is to use a fully aged pet to grind. Now you might be thinking, but Kay, I want to make a neon and grinding with a different pet isn't going to help me make that neon. Well, yes it is, because if you get that friend level if you use the friend bar to your advantage and get it to the next level, it actually gives you an age up potion, which completes 30 tasks, which will help you get the neons made a lot sooner. So another one of my tips is to use lures. Now, because when you use lures, you put in the bait and after around 3 hours, you can get something. Now, you might get $50, but you could also get an age up potion, which would really, really help with making more megas and neons. Another one of my tips is to get a auto clicker. Now you can actually get these from Apple. I can make a tutorial, and basically if you're allowed to, you can leave your phone or your iPad or your computer on overnight while you're at the salon job or something, and then put the auto clicker on the jump button so that it will keep you into the game. And I've actually earned thousands of bucks from this method, and it's actually really easy. Okay, so now the next tip is for teleportation. So when you're grinding, you need to get to the places fast so it doesn't interfere with anything else, if you're in an update and it's doing a mini game or something. So basically my tip is, so for the teleportation, if you're trying to teleport to somewhere let's say if you need to get to the beach task, just teleport to the strollers, and then if you go out of the shop, you can go there really quickly. If you need to go to the pizza or salon, teleport to toys and you can get there quickly. And for the park, you could either use a grinding room using the piano, or you could just teleport to strollers and go to the playground. Now, another tip is you could also use stands. So if you have anything like a lemonade stand, a hot dog stand, any stand, you could use it. And if you don't, you can either trade for one or you could buy one with Robux. But if you don't have any Robux, you could just trade for one, because you can just, like, if you're in a normal game, like if you're in a public server, you can just put your stand down and then set the price to like $1 or to $10, and then that's just a way to earn a little extra bucks. The way to earn extra bucks is if you look at the task board, there's a bunch of tasks that you can do, and quite a few of them are like, do this task and it gives you extra bucks. So you're finishing a task, you're earning bucks from that task, and if you go onto the task board, you can claim it. And on the task board, if you've done a task, there's a little tick, so if you see one, you can always claim some extra money. A way to earn free pets is basically what I do a lot. I just enter a bunch of giveaways. It's not very likely that you'll win because some are fake, so you do probably need to check if it's real or not. But you may as well just enter anyways, because there is a chance that you could get the pet that you entered the giveaway for, which is just like a little extra pet, which is very helpful. Okay guys, that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!